Hey guys, this is Steve with TronicsFix. Now that this Xbox One S has been out a while, we're starting to hear some reports of the fan making noise, kind of like a ticking noise. And so today we're going to take it apart and see if we can get to the bottom of it. So we have our Xbox One S here and we have it powered up. And what we're going to do is take a listen to the fan and see if we can hear the ticking noise people talk about. When I first did the unboxing of this video and set it up and played it, I did notice a little bit of a ticking noise in the fan, but I didn't really pay too much attention because those of you that had the original Xbox One know that the fan on that one also has some ticking. Now, on the original Xbox One, it almost seemed like maybe the fan ran a little bit faster, so it wasn't quite as noticeable, but I'm not really completely sure whether it's that or whether this one just runs quieter and so you notice the ticking more. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna let you guys listen to this fan, and then what I'm gonna do is just take it apart and we're gonna see if we can figure out the source of it. So I'm gonna just lean my microphone over the fan and so you can hear it, and then we'll get this thing taken apart. So we'll go like this. And as I listen, it's not quite as noticeable as I noticed when I first unboxed it and got it out. So I'm not sure whether we'll find very much in this or not, but we're going to take a look and see what we can find. So here we have the fan removed from the Xbox One S. What I'm going to do is spin the blades. I'm going to hold it up to my microphone so you guys can hear it. So hopefully that was enough so you guys could hear the noise that I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is, there's a sticker on the top right here. So I'm going to take that sticker off, and then there should be some sort of holder that holds a bearing on if it's anything like the Xbox One. So we're going to take this off and we're going to look inside. I'm just using a dental pick for that part. And I'm just slowly peeling the sticker off. Okay. I'm going to stick the sticker over here so we can install that when we're done. And I'll hold this up. Hopefully I can get a good shot. Right in there, there's a snap ring that holds on to the shaft of the motor. So I've got some snap ring pliers right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get in there and get the snap ring off. Looks like I think I'll be able to. Okay, so what you got to do to remove this is put your finger underneath and push up on the fan, and that will push the snap ring up, and that will make it a lot easier to get out. So I've got the snap ring on my finger. Hopefully we can get a good shot of that. I know it's kind of hard to see, it's pretty tiny. So I'm going to set that aside. Now what I'm going to do is lift the fan out. So we're just gonna lift it out of the case right here. Okay, so in here you can see the coils. So these are the coils that make the fan spin. So the power goes in through this connector, and then that will energize these coils, and there's a magnetic ring right here. And any of you that know how a electric motor works, it's got the magnets here and the coils here. So once these are energized, that'll make it spin. So that's how it works. Down inside there, there's a bearing in there, and there's also a bearing right here. So I'm going to pull this bearing off. So we've got this tiny bearing right there. And then also in here, we have this spring. So let me get a better hold on it. So that's the spring that's inside. So these bearings are sealed bearings. So unfortunately, there's not going to be like a really good way to lubricate them or anything. And honestly, I don't think they actually need lubrication. I don't think I can get a good enough view of this one, but there actually is showing a little bit of lubrication on the outside. I really doubt these need lubed because it's a brand new system. It's a sealed bearing. These bearings are usually good for a long, long time. So what I think is probably happening is, I don't have an exact guess on this, but I'm guessing between this spring and the bearings and just how this motor works, I think that's probably what's causing the noise. And honestly, I really don't see anything to worry about with the noise at all. I see, these parts all look like they work fine together, and I don't see anything bad at all. It all looks really good. The bearings rotate really nicely and freely. So I think what the noise is just a normal noise of this fan motor working and spinning how it should. So now we're going to get this put back together, and then we'll get it back inside our Xbox One S. So the first thing we need to do is put the spring back inside. The spring just goes over this shaft, and it is a tapered spring. The small taper goes at the top. So I'm going to put that back down there, and then the bearing goes on there. And then all we got to do is make sure this shaft goes through the hole in there. So we're just going to put it on like this, and then all we got to do is push it through so the shaft is showing enough to get the snap ring back on it. So we're going to get the snap ring back on, and then we're going to get the Xbox One S put all back together. So there we have it. It looks like the Xbox One S ticking noise on the fan seems to be completely normal. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Now, obviously there are some cases where if the ticking is extreme, or the fan seems to be not working correctly, or if it's overheating or something like that, there's going to be cases where that could be a problem. But overall, the vast majority of ticking noises we hear, I think is just completely normal. It's part of the design of the fan, and while annoying, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Thanks again for watching. Keep an eye on our channel. We got some great new videos coming up. And as always, if there's any videos you guys want to see, or if there's anything you want us to investigate on these newer consoles, please just let us know in the comments. We're happy to do it. And thanks again for watching.